Well, it's definitely been a Monday. Let's just say that. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Had a pretty good weekend. Made about a 3-4 hour trip to a new camping spot, and that video will be out Wednesday. It's usually my camping videos come out Sunday, but I didn't get back till late Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, so I had to push it till Wednesday. So, actually, these two cards right here came from that spot. So if you want a sneak peek, stay tuned, because I will look at these two cards somewhere in this video. I'm not going to tell you where, but somewhere. Today's a little bit different Mailbag Monday. I got some viewer mail.
You've got mail.
I don't get a whole lot of viewer mail, but when I do, I really appreciate it. So this comes to me from MyPicturePostcards. Now they have a Instagram page and a YouTube page, and I will put those links in the description box below so you can go check them out. And I'm greatly appreciative of these cards. They got a hold of me and said they'd like to send me some cards, and I was ready to get them, I guess you'd say. So let's see what we got in them here. We're going to just jump right into it. Now, I don't know what's in here. I have no idea whatsoever. Whatever they sent me was up to them. So, but if you'd like to send me some postcards, let me know. I will put my Instagram page, my personal Instagram page. It's nothing fancy. I'll put it in the description box below, and you can contact me on there like they did. And yeah, we'll discuss it there. Kind of a sticker envelope here. Seems to be well packaged. Got a little Halloween bat going on. All right. Let's just go this way. All right, so let's see what we got in here. Postcards. Woke up breathing, must be a good day. You know, it's a good saying. I like that. There's always worse things that could happen. And she left me a nice little note here. I'm enjoying your YouTube channel very much. It inspires me to keep listing postcards on eBay and tell my postcard stories. Keep sharing your postcards, Layla. Well, thank you. All right, so let's see what we got here first. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. This is Angelo's Dining in Gulfport, Mississippi. Showing off the fireplace and the huge live oak trees. Facing the sparkling waters of the Gulf on Highway 90. Huh. I remember hearing about this. I've never ate there. This is way before my time. If I was guessing, this postcard's probably from the 40s or 50s, somewhere in that time frame. Just a rough estimate. This is one of those kind of fine dining places. Oh boy, I remember hearing people talk about it on Facebook and things like that, and I want to say I've seen pictures of the outside where this is all overlooking the Gulf of Mexico. You can see the water there while you're dining. So one of those fine dining establishment type places. Yeah, like I said, that was way before my time, and probably Hurricane Camille got rid of it. Okay, so the next postcard actually is the outside of it. There we go. So we have the inside, and then we have the outside of it there. Take a look at it. Italian spaghetti. Owned and operated by Mr. Angelo Zaitis. Naturally famous for spaghetti and flounder steaks and delicious salads. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's I've seen this card once or twice before, but never, like I said, never rang a bell. And Gulfport's just a little bit away from me, so I don't recall a lot of the Gulfport history. I'm kind of spreading out more and more of the Gulfport area. And here's another Gulfport postcard. Okay. Aerial view of Gulfport, Mississippi. Here's the pier that goes out. And let's see here. Possibly train station? Yep. This is the train station. This is actually the train diamond. This is still here, actually. I was actually looking at this here about 2 weeks ago, coincidentally. there's a little viewing platform where you can watch the trains go by, and I thought about going out there one day, and once it gets cooler, obviously, and taking a look at the trains going by. This area is the Island View Casino. It used to be the Grand Casino Biloxi, or excuse me, Grand Casino Gulfport. It got all messed up, and this is actually the port of Gulfport. They have big container ships and stuff that come in, so that's pretty interesting. I've never seen this car before. Very cool. Very cool look at the past. Probably 40s, 50s, that time frame. Just taking a guess. And then we have Bryan Motor Court in West Biloxi. I don't think I've ever seen this one either. Okay, this one is postmarked 1952. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. The handwriting back in the day was a whole lot prettier than it is today. I have probably not the worst handwriting, but I have doctor's handwriting. But when I want to, I can make it look nice, but a lot of times I don't. Anyways, overlooking the Gulf of Mexico, West Beach, Biloxi on Highway 90. Panel ray heat, air-cooled cottages, air-conditioned, best fishing in the United States. Now, I'm not sure where this was in Biloxi. It just says Highway 90 there, West Beach. So probably the west part of Biloxi, if I'm just guessing. This is a little bit fancier than the usual motor courts, where they have kind of a backyard, and there was probably a pool in between here, between the cottages. So you can see the old 50s style car there in the background. Pretty cool. This is gone. Camille took that, guaranteed. And up next we have the Ryman Auditorium. Don't know where that's at. Let's see where this is at. Oh, home of the Grand Ole Opry, downtown Nashville. Wow. I was in Nashville for a school field trip, end of the year type trip. Late 90s. Yeah, late 90s. And I remember some people going to the Grand Ole Opry, and I didn't get to go. I don't know what I was doing. I think me and a group of buddies went downtown area and ate and hung out and got to some mischief type thing. But yeah, never been to the Grand Ole Opry. Never seen the Grand Ole Opry. I've seen it on TV commercials and some video clips of it, but never been to that building. So that's pretty interesting. I'm starting back my Natchez Trace trip, and I'm going to end up in Nashville. I'm still kind of deciding whether I'm going to stay there a night or two and see some of the sights and sounds, or if I'm not, because there is a football game that weekend and all the hotel rooms there are astronomically high. So I may just stay there for a day and scoot on down the road. But anyways, so let's get into the sneak peek of this week's video. I'm not going to say much about it. In fact, I won't say anything at all. Just leave it at that. If you want to know more, take a look at Wednesday's video. This is Garrity's Alabama Battery at Lookout Mountain, Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is actually Point Park. These cannons are actually still there. I'm not sure if it's the original cannons, but there's cannons right here. Because I remember when we were up there a couple years ago, my daughter and I took a little selfie. I think she was sitting on one of them or standing in front of one, and we had you really can't see the city because the angle and everything. But anyways, yeah, I remember us taking a selfie right in front of these cannons, so that's pretty cool. And this is postmarked 1948. Like reading the stories of how people, what they're thinking while they're up there in the 1940s. And still got pretty handwriting. This is the war between the states, the Civil War. It was the war above the clouds, or battle above the clouds, I believe that's what it was. If you ever seen videos when there's low-lying clouds come in and cover Chattanooga, you can literally stand up here at Point Park and look out on top of the clouds, and you can't see any of Chattanooga. I've seen a couple of videos. There's a guy, Andy's Journeys, on YouTube. Look him up. He has some pretty cool videos of where the clouds are over Chattanooga. And let's see what else we got here. Oh, looks like a folder. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this folder before. Excuse me, my nose is running. Lookout Mountain, Lover's Leap. We all know the story of Lover's Leap and how people plummet to their death when they don't get their way. Woe is me. Anyways, there's Lookout Mountain again, and probably those same canyons we saw before. Got old Ruby Falls. It's a little bit different now. They've added on to it here off to the left side. They've added more ticket offices and stuff, and now this is more of a gift shop, where it was kind of a gift shop and ticket office. Now it's more expanded. Chattanooga Choo Choo. As many times I've been in Chattanooga, I've never been to the Choo Choo. That may change. That may change very quickly. Keep your eyes peeled. Lover's Leap there at Rock City. I wonder how many people actually leaped off that, or if anybody ever did. And there's my old favorite incline mountain, or incline railway. This is from the 50s, I'm not mistaken, 50s into the 60s time frame when the red trains were going on, if I'm not mistaken. Might be the 80s, maybe into the 70s at tops. And then they got Southern Whitewater Rafting, and the Ruby Falls itself. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you know about Ruby Falls, the actual falls, you know. And this is postmarked 1985, so these are from the 80s. Okay, so I was fairly close on some of these. Let's go to the back side and look. Point Park. This has been there since the early 1900s. It was a CCC project, if I'm not mistaken. This area was the whole reason why the incline railways began. Long story short, after that, the federal park took it over. If you know the story of the history of Lookout Mountain and how the Point Park and the incline railways, at one time there was 2 incline railways, how they became, that's kind of the whole thing there. You get Point Park, you can see, there we go, the clouds over the top of the town. I hope to get to see that next time I'm up there. That's just a cool phenomenon to experience, I think. And there's kind of the same view without the clouds, a clear day. And there's another view of the incline railway. There's it at the halfway point. And then there's a Tennessee steam locomotive. If I'm not mistaken, this might be the one that's at the Tennessee, what is it called? Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, TVRM. I think that's it. We actually got to ride in a steam train. It takes you through the woods a couple of miles. You go to a train shop and watch actually disconnect the locomotive and spin it around a big turntable. That's pretty interesting to watch. And if I'm not mistaken, I can't see the train number on it. If I'm not mistaken, that train was actually in a country music video in the 90s, early 2000s, I'm not mistaken. I'm not wrong. But yeah. Got a return postcard. I think I'm going to find some postcards on my journeys and send some to My Picture Postcards. I really do appreciate these cards. It means a lot to me for people to send me viewer mail and appreciate my channel and comment and like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. I'm not going for fame and fortune. I'm not going to be monetized. I just like people to like my videos and enjoy what I do. And if they don't like it, tell me what you don't like about it. Constructive criticism is always helpful. If I could do better, let me know. If there's things you like, let me know. If there's things you don't like, let me know. I'm not out to please everybody, but I want people to watch my videos and enjoy them. So, quite an interesting selection of Tennessee and local Gulfport cards. And none of these I have. Absolutely none of these cards I have. Some of these I've never even seen. Never even seen them before. Even that folder card. I have a stack of folder cards I probably can't do this with. I did a video a while back on it. Actually, I've done 3 or 4 orders like that. Yeah, folder postcards are interesting to me too. Just interesting. But yeah, this is a pretty cool thing they did. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, if you want to see more of their postcards and their Instagram pages, I'll leave their YouTube link and Instagram link. And if I can find their eBay link, I'll put that all in the description box below. this Monday turned out pretty good after all, after a rough day at work. But nice postcards here. Kind of made the day. All that talking, I didn't get to enjoy my coffee. Anyways, I'm going to go sit down, enjoy my coffee, prop my feet up, sit back in the AC, and enjoy the rest of my afternoon, get some dinner going. But anyways, one more time, thank you for sending me these postcards. I really, really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. They are all interesting, unique, one-of-a-kind parts that will go into my collection. And someday I'm going to show off my collection. It's getting quite big. That'll be another day. But anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you next time.